Okay, so I've already got primer on. Now I'm going to put on the liquid using the puffy brush. Just kind of drop the liquid directly onto the brush. Then I press it so that it's not all like sinking into the bristles and getting yucky. When you put on your foundation, you should work down the face, not up like you do with your moisturizers and stuff. That way you don't have your facial hairs all sticking up funky ways. Please ignore the boy spawn peeking over my shoulder. Now let's talk eye color. This is the Moodstruck Addiction 3 palette. Lots of pretty purples, black, silvery. Grab you some Scotch tape. It'll help keep your line clear. Feels funny when you put it on. Doesn't want to stay right. We're going to highlight around the eye using the Moodstruck Precision Pencil. Right there in the corner. Then under the brow, just on the brow bone right there. And then a little there in the center of the eye. First color I'm going to start with is Smitten. It's that one there in the center, kind of silvery, pinky purple. I'll brush it there. Please ignore the people in my house that keep photobombing in the middle of my video. The beauty of the tape there is I can swipe a whole lot further than you really want your color, and it keeps that line. Next, I'm going to use Cheeky. It's a dark, very sparkly purple. Put it there on the lid. I'm using a two-sided brush here, so in a minute I'm going to flip the brush around and use the little angled side. And I'm going to do that in Flippant. It's a matte color so that you get a little bit more depth in your eye. it's time to peel off that tape. Smooth the line out a little. Don't want it to be too harsh. Have this little stiff, stubby brush that I use to blend. It's a crease brush. Just kind of smooth out your line, smoke it out a little bit. Now we're going to drop my camera. Then it's time to line my eye using the Moodstruck pencil in Perfect, which is black. The upper lid is always a little bit easier, at least for me. The bottom one, if you stick your finger in and kind of poke your eye out a little, you can get in that water line and tight line your eye a little bit better. And it moves your eyelid away from your eyeball so it doesn't feel like you're going to stab yourself. See how having the top and bottom lash line looks? Lash time. Fiber lash transplant gel. Fiber lashes. Start with a layer of the transplant gel. Don't wiggle it back and forth. And drop the camera. You wiggle it back and forth, you're going to clump your eyelashes pretty bad. And nobody wants clumpy lashes. Now time for the fibers. Don't wiggle this back and forth either. You wiggle it back and forth, again, you're going to be clumpy. Giant clump of fibers, but it's just fibers. That don't hurt nothing. Now, recoat with the transplant gel to seal it all on there real good. Make sure you get all the way down as far as you can, well past where you started with the fibers. Still, no wiggling the brush back and forth. Now it's time for the eyebrows. I kind of started my eyebrows and forgot to hit the record button, so yeah, they look a little different. I use the medium pencil and brow gel. The gel has a little bit of fibers already in it, so it fills out your eyes. I always do the pencil first. Not everybody does. Some people start with the gel first. Just whatever works best for you. Little tiny brush. It's kind of, it feels dry. You don't really feel anything going on, but it does go on. I questioned it at first myself. Look at that. No. Yes. Because everybody wants two totally different eyes. Now we're going to do my lips. Align my lips in the Moodstruck Precision Pencil in Pouty. It's kind of a darker, more of a neutrally pink. Not the bold pink that I wore the other day that I showed you all, stayed on all day with no reapplication, but it's the same product. You might have noticed when I started my lips, I drew an X, something I learned from a BuzzFeed article. Works great, gets that good Cupid's bow point in your lip when you're doing a pencil.
Who says dating over 50 can't be steamy? Join OnTime.com today for free. Tuesday. Russia claims that this image shows MH17 flying over the Ukraine, being attacked by the Ukrainian Air Force. What really happened to Malaysian Airlines Flight 17?
There, pencil is done. Now for a little TV magic. Oh, both eyes are done. Look at that. Now, to finish it off, I'm going to do a little lipstick in Stinkin' Rich. Real nice red. True red lip color, no glitter in it, just a nice shiny color. Put it on over the pouty lip pencil. Keeps it from being too red. If you're not looking for a red lip. And voila, it is done.